Before we take the first step into the world of friendships, we'd love if you could take a second to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's delve into understanding what we mean by fake friends. Fake friends, simply put, are those who masquerade their self-interest under the false pretenses of friendship. They're the fair-weather friends who are there for you when things go smoothly, but vanish at the first sign of trouble. They might put on a show of being concerned about you, but when situations get tough, their real intentions are exposed. They may exploit you for their own gain, downplay your achievements, or even desert you in times of need. It's a bitter truth, but being able to identify these characteristics can help you steer clear of damaging friendships and protect your emotional health. It's not about fostering suspicion, but promoting awareness and understanding the importance of authentic friendships. Just as a gemologist can identify a faux diamond, you too can learn to spot these fake friends. Now that we've outlined what fake friends are, let's dive in further and investigate the 7 types you should definitely avoid. Ever wondered who your real friends are? It's a question that's probably crossed your mind at some point. You see, in this fast-paced world we live in, true friendship is like a rare gem. It's precious, hard to find, and even harder to keep. We meet a lot of people throughout our journey in life, and we call many of them our friends, but here's the tricky part. Not all of them are genuine. Some are clad in the disguise of friendship, but their intentions might not be as pure. They might be there for the fun times, but when the storms hit, they're nowhere to be found. True friends, on the other hand, stick with you through thick and thin. They're the ones who genuinely care about your well-being and want to see you succeed. They're the real deal, the true gems. Now let's dive into the 7 types of fake friends you should be wary of. First up, we have the opportunist. This friend is like a magician, performing a disappearing act when you're in a pickle, but miraculously reappearing when there's something to gain. They're the ones who seem to have a 6th sense for when you've just gotten paid or when you're throwing a party. Their presence is often tied to their interests. They're all in when there's a free meal, a fun outing, or a favor they need. But when you're down and out, needing a shoulder to lean on, they're suddenly too busy or nowhere to be found. The opportunist is like a fair-weather cloud, only showing up when the sun is shining. They're not there to weather the storm with you, but rather to bask in your sunshine. They're drawn to your resources, not your companionship. So beware of the opportunists, that they aren't your real friends. Next, we have the downplayer. This is the individual who, no matter how great your achievements, always finds a way to minimize your success. Picture this. You've just landed your dream job or scored a big promotion, and you're over the moon. You share the news with the downplayer, expecting a hearty congratulations. Instead, they respond with a dismissive, "That's nice," or worse, they point out how someone else they know achieved something bigger or better. The downplayer seems to have a knack for making your victories feel less significant. They rarely seem genuinely happy for you. Instead, they subtly or not so subtly belittle your accomplishments, leaving you feeling deflated rather than celebrated. But let's be clear here, folks. A true friend applauds your achievements and shares in your joy. They don't downplay your success or make you feel small. So remember this. A real friend celebrates your successes, not downplays them. Now, let's talk about the gossip monger. This is the friend who always seems to have the inside scoop, the latest buzz. They're like a living, breathing tabloid. Their ears are like antennas, always tuned into the frequency of drama, and their mouths, oh boy, they're like a broken faucet, leaking every drop of information they gather. And it's not just about others. Even your secrets aren't safe. You tell them something in confidence, and the next thing you know, it's being served as the hot special in the gossip cafeteria. Why do they do it? Some say it's an addiction. Others think it's a misguided attempt to feel important or connected. But let's be real here. No matter the reason, it's a violation of trust. And trust, my friends, is the bedrock of any friendship. You can't build a strong bond on shaky grounds. And with a gossip monger, the ground is not just shaky, it's quicksand. Trust is vital in any friendship, and a gossip monger can't be trusted. The 4th type of fake friend is the energy vampire. Now, they don't have fangs, they don't fly, and they certainly don't sparkle in the sunlight. But what they do is just as insidious. They latch onto your positive energy, your zest for life, and they drain it bit by bit until you're left feeling exhausted and empty. These are the folks who are often negative, demanding, and selfish. They're the ones who turn every conversation into a pity party for one. And guess what? You're not invited. You're just the caterer. They suck the joy and energy out of your life, leaving you feeling drained after every interaction. They're like emotional black holes, absorbing all the light and warmth around them, leaving nothing but cold emptiness in their wake. It's crucial to your mental health to recognize these energy vampires and keep a safe distance. To protect your mental health, steer clear of energy vampires. Next up is the green-eyed monster. This is the friend who's always green with envy at your achievements, and it's not a pretty sight. You know the one. You share your triumphs, your joys, and they can't seem to muster genuine happiness for you. Instead, their eyes glint with envy. Their words hold a tinge of bitterness. This green-eyed monster may even try to overshadow you, to steal your spotlight. They might attempt to one-up you, to show they're better, or subtly sabotage you out of sheer jealousy. They feed on your success, trying to diminish it, to make it less than what it is. But remember, true friendship is not a competition. It's not about who's better or who's on top. It's about support, encouragement, and mutual growth. A true friend celebrates your victories as if they were their own, without a trace of envy. A true friend is never envious but supports and encourages you. The sixth type of fake friend is the constant critic. Picture this. You're always on the receiving end of criticism, no matter what you do. You could find the cure for the common cold, and they'd still have something negative to say. This friend is a master at finding fault in your actions, your decisions, even your dreams. Compliments from them are as rare as a blue moon, and they hardly ever acknowledge your efforts. You may wonder, why are they always so negative? Well, it's often because they're battling their own insecurities. They try to bring you down to their level instead of working on themselves. But remember, there's a fine line between constructive criticism and outright negativity. Constructive criticism helps you grow. Negativity just stunts your growth. So, don't let the constant critic's pessimistic outlook cloud your vision. Remember, constructive criticism is different from constant negativity. Finally, we have the fair weather friend. You know, the one who's around when the sun is shining and life's a beach party. They're there for the laughs, the good times, and the Instagram-worthy moments. But when the skies darken and storms roll in, they're nowhere to be found. This type of friend is like a leaf in the wind, only sticking around when the weather suits their convenience. They're the first to cheer your victories, but when you stumble and need a helping hand, they're often conspicuously absent. The fair weather friend is a master of the vanishing act, disappearing just when you need them the most. They may not do it intentionally, but their inconsistency can leave you feeling unsupported and alone in your times of need. Remember, reliability is a hallmark of true friendship. True friends stick with you through thick and thin, unlike fair weather friends. So there you have it, the 7 types of fake friends. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. First, we talked about the opportunist, the friend who sees your relationship as a one-way street to their benefit. This friend is only around when there's something in it for them. Remember, a true friend values your company, not just what you can offer. Next, we delved into the downplayer, the friend who minimizes your accomplishments and successes. They downplay your victories, making you feel less than you are. Real friends, on the other hand, celebrate with you and are genuinely happy for your achievements. Our third type was the gossip monger, the friend who can't keep a secret and spreads rumors like wildfire. Trust is the bedrock of any genuine friendship, and a friend who gossips betrays that trust. Then we discussed the energy vampire, the friend who drains you emotionally. They're always negative, always pessimistic. True friends should lift you up, not bring you down. Our fifth type was the green-eyed monster, the friend who's envious of your successes. They're always comparing, always competing. But remember, a real friend celebrates your triumphs and doesn't see your success as their failure. The sixth type we covered was the constant critic, the friend who's always finding fault, always criticizing. Constructive criticism is one thing, but constant negativity is quite another. A true friend will give you honest feedback, but they'll also respect and value your individuality. Lastly, we spoke about the fair weather friend, the one who's only around when things are going well. They disappear during the storms of life. But a real friend, they're there through thick and thin, in good times and in bad. It's crucial to recognize these types of fake friends and protect yourself from them. Life is too short to waste on people who don't value you for who you truly are. Surround yourself with genuine, supportive, and loving friends. Remember, real friends are those who love, support, and respect you unconditionally. Choose your friends wisely.